Welcome back, guys, to another episode of What the X. This is WTX, episode 64. We got a good one today. Hopefully, everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I did. Ate a lot of good food, was with a lot of great family, so it was a good time. Anyways, let's get right back to business here. We got some crazy stuff that happened. I don't know if you guys saw the Impulsive episode with Steve Will Do It on it, but let's just say things got a little heated. Steve walked out. And I have a lot to say just with my own podcast experience, seeing crash outs happen. It's interesting to just see it on such a high level as the Impulsive Podcast. So without further ado, let's just get right to it and get right to the tweets here. Because Mike Majlak, he made sure to respond. The tweet on X is the same as the top comment on the YouTube video with Steve on it. That was rather infamous now. Anyways, let's get to it. This is a whole book that Mike Majlak wrote. If you don't know, again, guys, who Mike Majlak is, that is the co-host of Impulsive. Without further ado, let's see what Mike Majlak had to say. Regarding the Steve ep, that's short for episode, I wouldn't usually do this because, one, it's not a big deal, and two, the internet is completely incapable of critical thinking and just roots for their favorite character. And so I've given up on explaining shit, but if you want to dive in and try to understand, then here you go. I personally invited Steve on the show. Steve and I are very good friends, offline, contrary to what parasocial fans may think. And he recently got back on YouTube, and I thought he would enjoy doing the show. Midway through the show, Steve started drinking heavily. While I don't love it for him right now in his life, it's part of his brand and his decision. Shortly after he started saying things that in no world could see the light of day without destroying him. To protect Steve and his new return to having a YouTube channel, we had to fine-tooth edit the episode, cutting over 20 minutes of what he said, basically ruining the cadence and making it look more aggressive on our part. In reality, Steve said a lot, and we just couldn't air it literally on any platform ever. The last thing I wanted was for him to get banned before even putting a video out. Eventually, Logan asked Steve politely to just pull it back a little bit, which for a second he did, but then got back to the bullshit soon after. Steve wasn't kicked off the show or asked to leave at any point, contrary to what the Clippers make it seem. Things cooled down and he out of nowhere just got up and decided he was done. We shook hands, everything was fine, and we just felt very down and awkward. Logan had his reaction to this, and I had mine. So that's just the first part, because like I said, this was a book this guy had. And then just to continue with Mike Majlak's tweet here. Tweet. If you watched the whole episode, which I'm sure many didn't, I'm guilty, you saw numerous times that I tried to help Steve explain something, calm the situation down, and offer him grace at the end of the episode that maybe he just had a bad day. Now the big question, why air the episode? Well, transparently, this one is on me, and I'll own that. A lot of work goes into these episodes. People fly all over the country. We spend $10,000 to shoot them and spend our time making them great. Since he was my guest, I felt responsible for that time and money being spent. I guess I felt like if enough was cut out, Steve would be protected and the audience would get an episode to talk about. Plus, it would drive some discussion around mental health and substance. Looking back, maybe that wasn't the right move. Hindsight is 20/20. Steve and I connected last night. We are completely fine and there's literally no static, nor is he hurt or upset in any way. The blowback here fits perfectly into his messy, must-watch brand direction. Regardless of what y'all think, I love Steve and want nothing but the best for him and have, for some time, been trying to help him get better. I personally will own the mistake of the episode going out, and that's where we're at. Can't be perfect all the time. Happy Thanksgiving. See you next week. So very measured response from Mike Majlak. after what could be looked at as a train wreck of a podcast with Steve Will Do It, like Mike Majlak had referenced in his own tweet. Steve Will Do It, apologies, is making a comeback onto YouTube. He got banned from YouTube because he had a link to his stake account. You can go all into a rabbit hole about him promoting gambling. I'm not here to say Steve Will Do It's a good guy or any of these YouTube guys are good guys. But he did get banned, and some people might say that that's kind of BS because a lot of other people get sponsored by other things too. And then just to give you guys a little bit of context, more on the podcast that they had, he was talking about Mr. Beast and how Mr. Beast isn't like a real person, and that, he may have helped him with like video ideas and things when he was still relevant on YouTube. But then once YouTube banned Steve, he said Mr. Beast ghosted him, and he said that he's not a real person that donates off screen. And then him and Logan Paul got into it because Logan Paul is like business partners with Mr. Beast because of Lunchleys. Mr. Beast has candy, he has toys, he has TV. A lot of people think that he is a government op. It's crazy. I don't trust the guy. Look at one picture of Mr. Beast smiling. You will see that that is not a human being, but most likely some kind of T-2000 robot Terminator under that mask of what you would call Mr. Beast face. He scares me. He is in my nightmares. Mr. Beast, I would trust Steve that Mr. Beast probably did ghost him because he's got those like psychopath eyes. Like if you just look at him, guys, just watch. That's enough of me ranting about how Mr. Beast scares me, and I think that he is a legit psychopath. Not that makes some of the best business people, some of the best CEOs out there have psychopathic tendencies. That is true. So, take that as you will. And then Myron Gaines, as you know, because I just covered him talking about Akash Singe from the Flagrant Podcast. Just podcast controversy going everywhere. But Myron Gaines, he had this to say, and he actually was pretty much reposting some more, like a clip from another person. But this is what Steve Will Do It even reposted this, so you know that he saw Myron Gaines' tweet and was like, hey, yeah, I'm going to share this too. But Myron Gaines said, I don't treat women... Oh, wait, no, that's actually a different Myron Gaines one. That one was terrible. That's a toxic tweet from him. I'm not going to read that one. Let me see where it was here. Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. Here it is from Steve Will Do It reposting it. Myron Gaines. This clip is disingenuous. Is only a portion from an almost hour-long podcast. Logan Paul and the snake, Mike Majlak, were condescending. Don't ask someone if they are okay on camera pretending to care. That inquiry put Steve on defense. Steve is a good guy, helps those in need by donating millions on and off camera, and has been backstabbed by many people in the industry. Every time I randomly run into him in Miami, he's been extremely polite. Shout out to @Steve Will Do It. I'm glad he's finally back on YouTube. So there's another guy's 2 cents on that. And then, apologies on reading his other tweet from the last video because it was just the thing that was queued up there. My bad. But that's just crazy that, this controversy here. We got Myron Gaines talking about it. And then I got to show you guys the tweet. Or the clip, I should say, that he's talking about here. Let me get right to it. Let me pull this up. Oh, man. Here we go. Videos. Where's it at? Here it is. Here it is.
You guys to have me, and I really appreciate it.
An honor for us or you? Because you said it's an honor for us to have you. Are you saying it's an honor to be on?
It's an honor for me to be on there with you guys. So I really appreciate you. I look up to you, Logan.
I look up to you, Logan. And look at him. He looks like he's ready to kill Steve right there.
What are you doing?
No, I look up to you.
Yeah,
no, but the
what are you
show's
doing
not
with the
over.
mic?
No, I'm done with it. I love you.
Is that it? The show's over?
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Okay.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Wait, do you think Jake's going to win his fight? Because this is sort of the Jake preview.
Well,
now he's still sitting there.
I don't care.
Wait, so you're back?
What?
Yeah, I'm back.
Steve, what's going on with you right now? Can I speak with my friend? What's going on right now? Why do you seem...
How about this? You guys, tomorrow, you come padel, right?
You play pickleball?
No, padel.
Yeah,
1v1.
padel's good.
You win, you get a $40,000 watch. You win, you get a $40,000 watch.
Oh, I have to try it then.
Deal? Mr. Paul?
I'm working.
Steve.
Paul.
Steven, can you
working.
answer my question? How are you?
I'm good.
I'm being serious. Can you answer the question? Are you good?
I'm super good. Yeah, I'm super happy.
Across the board?
Across the board, dude. Just boom, 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 boom. Like, I'm very good.
You know you can talk to me if you want to, right?
No, I'll talk to you, dude. I'll do drugs.
See, people are saying that he said like the.
All right.
I'll say
maybe
that
you were
word,
right with that. Yeah, maybe you were right with the end.
Me and Paul will
Wrestle.
We'll go yell.
drive around.
We'll go.
Yo, Steve, bro. All right, so look. I definitely have like a line. Yeah. I think you've reached a line.
Okay.
And so like I am gonna ask you to like chill a little bit.
Well,
not even just for my sake. I can handle the jokes, right?
Just no, it's okay. You're
Just careful, because I told you I hit my line, right?
you're a professional, man.
That's and bro, I go from nice guy to like.
Logan, I acknowledge it. I'm not.
All right, grab
What did
him.
he
Let's
say?
go.
What did
It's
Steve
done.
say?
Thank you for coming on, Steve.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Thank you, boys.
Logan was pissed.
Okay, I'll text you.
Logan's a big ass dude. I wouldn't want to get that guy pissed. Oh man, awkward.
I can't, get it right every time on the guest. Well, also, I got a little carried away, dude. He got a little carried away. He just got a little carried away.
30 minutes?
He got a little carried away.
I can't believe he hasn't gotten hit. I'm just shocked no one's beat the shit out of
Because it's
him.
behind the fucking... It's all just...
Dude, if we weren't on this podcast, I'd slap him up like the second time he said something. But like I'm being friendly because he's the guest. We invited him here, right? But like,
That's
man.
crazy. Man, Logan Paul wanted to slap Steve Will Do It, dude, for that podcast appearance. I mean, after how many episodes they've had, I mean, it's gonna happen eventually that you're gonna have a stinker. You're gonna have a bad episode. It sucks that it was Steve Will Do It, and but it's like he brought up Mr. Beast. He didn't like that. And then he also seemed like he got really drunk on the episode, which, having done a lot of podcasts myself and having a few drinks before a podcast in the past, it's probably not a good idea most times. So Steve did not set himself up very well. I think Myron Gaines kind of had a point, but also not fully, because I think Mike Majlak does genuinely get along with people, and that's why he's so good at getting people into the podcast. Because even Steve Will Do It pretty much tweeted back that he still loves Mike on X, and was pretty public about the apology that Mike had on there. But not the greatest idea optics wise to have Logan Paul in there with him, because Logan Paul's kind of like that guy too that's just gonna he gets his own brother on a podcast to stir up shit. He doesn't I mean, it just wasn't. I wouldn't want to be on a podcast where it's like the guy's willing to drag you through the mud just for views. That is kind of a sad reality of the podcast environment. I'm not going to say any names or anybody, but I do think that there's a real desire to get as many views as you can. So you'd be willing to just throw anyone under the bus, make anyone look bad if it means that you can get views and you can get people to talk about it. And I feel like that is why Steve Will Do It's probably the biggest victim in this whole kind of situation that transpired, because he just genuinely was upset about Mr. Beast kind of ghosting him after he got canceled from YouTube. And the biggest guy on YouTube who knows the CEO, who has probably more pull than anyone else, kind of just says, hey, I can't talk to you anymore. So, I mean, getting canceled from an industry, I mean, dude, imagine making millions and millions off of YouTube as a content creator. There's a lot of people out there doing that. I'm just trying to do this before, it's Thanksgiving night. I got work tomorrow, but I'm just trying to post a video. So I could only imagine if I had like so much money coming in from this, and this is my baby, which it already is without making all that kind of money. So I do feel for Steve getting banned from YouTube the way he did, but to be able to come back, like, now's the time to take every opportunity. So you would think that somebody who's been in the space would kind of give you another hand to help you out. But then Logan Paul and Mike Majlak kind of come at him, aggressive like, and that just, to me, I feel like that's pretty messed up. So that's my 2 cents on the whole situation going on right now. Thank you guys for watching so much. I know there was a few blunders in the mix. It's just been a long day. I had a lot of great food, like I said before. It's Thanksgiving night. I got to work tomorrow. And, I just wanted to get a video out there, and it was time sensitive just because I'm sure everybody's already going to be covering this anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. This has been another episode of What the X. What the X? If you like that clip, feel free to click on this clip or even this clip. And then, hey, don't forget about that clip over here. Thanks, guys.